Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nicolas Pol, and welcome to my creative critical reflection. My candidate number is 6173, and I'm here today to reflect on my collaboration with my fellow classmates Antonio Maya and Mark Muscherino to create a film opening titled Don't Linger, a drama that surrounds a serial killer and one of his many gruesome murders. My film opening, Don't Linger, confronts a very real social issue in today's society. A social issue that has summoned perhaps the biggest and most impactful movement in the last decade, the Me Too movement. The Me Too movement is about oppression and how strong individuals are breaking through that said oppression. In our film, Don't Linger, we have put an emphasis on this issue of an oppressor. Since I was in charge of the costume design, I decided to challenge convention in a way that engages with the audience while confronting a very serious social issue. Oppression happens often. Oppression is sometimes quiet. Oppression is sometimes loud. But oppression can come from anyone. Anybody can be an oppressor. Since I'm in charge of a very important aspect of the film opening, I can decide how things look. Therefore, I've decided to put a mask on the serial killer, in effect emphasizing that very crucial lesson, that anybody can be an oppressor. Anybody can be behind the mask. We also have the desire to be different. So we did this through the application of our titles being actual written text, not typed texts. Although this was in the end harder than just typing in the credits, I believe the standout effect was in the end worth it because it gave a creative feel to a horrifying film opening. Our film opening, Don't Linger, engages with our audience through casting. By casting individuals that are teenagers as our main characters, this would attract that same age range as we would hope to hit theaters, but as well go to streaming services as to fully capitalize on the opening, as that would be following convention as streaming services are increasing in popularity. That would also be following conventioning, targeting the audience that goes to the theater the most. According to teens at the multiplex, why some of the young are returning to theaters by the Los Angeles Times, as it states. After 4 straight years of declines in the numbers of frequent moviegoers aged 12 to 17 and 18 to 24, both groups saw increases. In our film opening, Don't Linger, I am credited for costume design, which is a major part of any filming process and should be thoroughly thought out. And that is what I did with the costume design of the teenage victim. I asked myself, what costume design truly captures the male teenager? And what else could it be other than a sweatshirt? I decided that the hoodie should be over the victim's head to truly emphasize this costume design choice. I've learned that a little impact here and there are what make a quality product. The serial killer is also in a sweatshirt, but if one pays close attention, they will notice it is in black, and that was no accident. The costume design of the serial killer works on several different layers that I will now break down. First, much like the sweatshirt of the victim, it establishes that this victim can be anyone. It isn't a suit, it isn't a dirty rag. This costume design choice, as with all my choices, was thoroughly thought out. Here is the difference between the murderer and the victim: the color of the sweatshirt. The color of the murderer's sweatshirt is black. And although I had prior knowledge about color hues, as we learned about it in our ACE Media Studies class, as costume designer, I knew color was crucial. I further developed my understanding of their impact as it states in Color Meaning of the Color Black by Jennifer Bourne. The black color is the absence of color. Black is a mysterious color that is typically associated with the unknown or with the negative. The color black represents strength, seriousness, power, and authority. Authoritative power, the color black can evoke strong emotions, and too much black can be overwhelming. Superhero movies are all the rage in today's society, and Don't Linger definitely holds some aspects of a superhero movie. We cheer for Superman, we cheer for Batman, and we cheer for the victim to escape the situation. I can say without a shadow of a doubt, through the filming, editing process of our film opening, Don't Linger, my editing skills and directing skills really improved as directing others to film. Because although I wasn't not credited for co-director or director, I was in charge of the look of the picture, as I am costume designer. And therefore, I researched what it means to be a quality and impactful costume designer, according to the costume designer's rule by Arts Alive, keeping in mind the overall look and balance of each scene while making all choices and being aware of how color schemes and silhouettes are developing the story of the play from scene to scene. What looks to be a minor aspect of the film was something I thoroughly thought out, and that was the costume design of the teenage victim. I asked myself what costume design truly captures the male teenager, and what else could it be other than a hoodie. I decided that the sweatshirt should be over the victim's head to truly emphasize this costume design choice. This way, I've learned that a little impact here and there are what really make a quality product. The integration of the advanced editing hardware in the iPhone allowed me to distort the color contrast. Doing research on what my iPhone can really do, I came across something really interesting. According to Neil Shepard in Why Are Hollywood Directors Making Movies with iPhones, you really can film a feature-length movie with an iPhone, and it is the number one smartphone choice for many professional directors. I proposed adjusting the color contrast in such a dramatic way in each of the shots, so I applied the same level of deep color contrast to all of the shots. This was in order to establish that dark tone that I really wanted my world to be completely immersed in. A normal convention that a regular film would follow would be to let the colors be and apply little to no effect to them. I drastically changed each and every last one of my shots when I went into editing and got comfortable with the color contrast effects in order to really get them just right. Out of all the editing I did, I consider this effect to be one of, if not the most crucial. Because in order for my product to really make the impact I wanted it to make, and really send the message of the social issue that I wanted to cover, I needed to show my audience how dark the future would be if we did not appreciate our similarities, forget our differences, and speak out when we are against oppression. In conclusion, I really had fun while learning a lot, planning, filming, and editing with my classmates. My film opening taught me lessons in film that can be applied in real life, such as little details can cause big impact. Thank you for watching and have a great day.